I'm gonna try to be honest as much as I can and transparent. I get this question in my DMs and just different people I come across. Is it worth having a sports capper or can you do it yourself? Is it worth paying monthly membership? It depends on the sports capper. There's a lot of good ones and there's a lot of scammers and bad ones. A good one always want to teach you along the way, uh, give you their gems and information they learned through the experience of them gambling for the years they've been gambling. Um, I look at it like this: a good sports capper is similar to a ghostwriter, is similar to a songwriter. Just like in music, you can make all the music you want, and you can, do good. You can make some money off of it. But when you're looking for a hit, when you're looking for a big hit, that's a good sports capper. Because when you get with a good sports capper, he's going to give you some big hits. Or she could be a female sports capper. We're going to give you some hits. And when you get them hits, you're going to know the difference. That's the help that we can bring. That's the assistance. A lot of times, if you're willing to do the homework, you could do it yourself. But it's time consuming, and you got to be in a mental state of wanting to do this because it takes a lot. You got to have a clear mind. A lot of things on your mind is going to mess you up with focus and just, you know, doing a lot of homework, seeing patterns, and, a lot of things you got to factor in. Mathematical is definitely a big part of it. Percentage of the balance of the money, and huge patterns on the swing, up, down, down, up. And they're the things you got to write down and memorize. Is this the day where it's going to go under, or this the day it's going to go over? Just the day they're going to cover, or just the day they're not going to cover? Them things like that, you got to keep notes on, tabs on. Is a lot of work. So I would suggest if you want a good sports capper, assistant, a ghostwriter, songwriter to get you that big hit, then you got to look for a good one that's honest and is going to teach you along the way. And that's when you're going to start making big money because we are helpers, supposed to help the client make more money on top of the money they was already making. That's what it's about. It's getting that big hit. When you get them big hits, you're gonna see the difference. That's what a good sports capper is. It's give you them hits, them billboard chart tickets, the ones that is gonna give you that wow. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. And just for good service, just like you eat at a restaurant, good service, good food, you're gonna it's only right if you tip out. That's just what it's supposed to be. You know, that's how the game is supposed to be played. A person that win big tip out to the helper, the assistants. Everyone's supposed to get something off of the credits. That's how it's supposed to be. But everyone now have their own way of you know how it's supposed to be. But back in the day, before the groups, the telegrams, the WhatsApp, it was pretty much a sports capper getting paid off commission. He dealt with a few people that had a good bankroll, and he knew how much they was putting down on that bet, which wasn't no parlays. It was just money line or the total or the spread. And within that $500 that sports capper knew that his client was betting on, he got a commission off of that win. That's how it went. But everything is different now. But that's my input on pros and cons of sports cappers. Do you need one? Yes or no? You could do it yourself, but time consuming. Do you have the time? Are you willing to put the work in to do what the sports cappers do? Good ones do a lot of homework, night in, night out, all day, 24/7. I'm your boy Lucky from the Marina Boys. If you need to reach out to me, please DM me. I'm out. See you at the gate, twin.